Welcome back to the Rise and Shine Crochet page. I told you I was going to start doing tutorials, and today is the day. I'm going to start my very first tutorial today. I have seen so many crochet videos on YouTube, and I don't know how these setups go with their cameras, so I did the best I could to set up something that would work. So hopefully this works and I can portray what I need to portray. I'm a little nervous about doing my first tutorial, so aside from the fact that I have a little helper here in the background who might make a little noise, but today we're going to work on the basic chain for any crochet pattern. Pretty much all crochet patterns have a chain in them somewhere. Most of them start with a chain. This is a chain. It's a very small chain, but it's a chain. So I'm going to go ahead and just rip this out, just so I wanted to show you in the very beginning that this is a basic chain. So the way we do a chain is this is a size 6mm, or in the US we go by letters, so this is a J10 hook, aluminum hook. I love Susan Bates is my favorite hook that I use, and I know a lot of people have lots of different preferences, but this is mine. So basically I take the short end here on that very end, then I put it over the top of the hook, and I use this index finger here to hold this so it doesn't go sliding all over the hook, and I wrap the yarn, the long yarn, around the back. I crisscross the short piece over, and then once it's crisscrossed, I wrap it over the top and around the back, and that's how I get to do my loop to start with. So then you use the hook, put that piece under the hook, and yarn goes over the loop, and you pull it tight. I'll do that one more time because I know people do it so many different ways. I just find this to be the easiest. So I put the hook behind the short piece. I use my finger to hold it in place, crisscross the short piece over. So now it's crisscrossed. Then I crisscross the long piece around the back side of the hook, put it underneath the hook, and then pull through. So the key with and make sure you pull it tight after that. So I use this finger to control the loop or whatever the piece is that's on the hook. The key, I think, is using this hook, letting it do the work for you. So as you're working, you're going to make sure that you keep this hook active so that the pieces don't slip off. So you'll see, you're going to take this yarn. I use my fingers here to hold the work as it's coming down, and I use my index finger to kind of guide the yarn where I want it to go. So I yarn over. When the pattern calls for yarning over, you just take the yarn, put it over the top of the hook, so around the back and over the top. And then you're going to take the loop, put the yarn under the hook, take the loop and pull it over. So around the back, take the loop and pull it over. Around the back, make sure it goes under the hook, take the loop and pull it over the hook. And that is a basic chain, and you have to just practice this. You have to practice the chain, because this is the foundation for all crochet, and what you're going to be doing from this point forward is using this hook to work into those chains. So you want the chains to look pretty and straight and visible. You want to be able to see them. So if you look, you can see each individual chain. It has a little V shape to it. That's one stitch, and that's one stitch. Right, Cameron? Yes, you know about crochet, right? Crochet. And that's one, and you're going to be working into those stitches. So you want this chain to be very visible. You want each stitch to be very visible. Hey, you're pushing on my chair, buddy. And you'll be able, you'll be able to work into them if you can see the stitch very easily. And that'll be what we work on next, is using your chain to build your project. Thanks.